Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go over most of the TLTF wheels that are on the website. Either they are on the website now, they are made and will be in stock soon on the website, or they are currently in production. So we're first going to start off with the indoor wheels. I have my little cheat sheet of wheels. A lot of people, we do have these at booths for TLTF, well, TLTF when we are set up. So kind of going down the list, we have our Q7s, our Q7.5s, 12 spoke. They were made in 10 spoke. I don't know if we're still continuing with the 10 spoke right now. They're not on the website. For the batch that we just made, they are 12 spokes, the Q7, the Q7.5s. A lot have been asking, what is the difference between the Q7 and the Q7.5s? Another thing is, because we switch colors, some people ask if it's a completely different wheel, is it the same wheel? So going over the difference between the 12 spoke Q7 and the Q7.5. So with the Q7, right now it is a yellow core 12 spoke wheel. And actually, as of recently, the Q7.5 is also going to be a yellow 12 spoke wheel. There's no differences between the hubs. The only difference between the Q7 and the Q7.5s is the urethane. The dual port is the same too. Before, there used to be a different dual port in the blue core, but it was Q7. But with Q7.5s, same dual port, same hub, 12 spoke. Again, the only difference is the urethane. So with Q7.5s, the urethane is harder than the Q7s. So now, because both the Q7 and the Q7.5 12 spokes will both have a yellow disc core, the main difference to tell them apart now is by the printing. So in the Q7.5s, it's going to have a blue printing, which correlates to what it was before being a blue core hub, and the Q7s will have the purple print, which it was still the same print, which is that purple. You can't really see it because it's focusing on my face, but it'll have the purple print, and the Q7.5s will have the blue print. Now, there were some Q7.5s on the website that had a blue core but with blue printing. I think those already sold out, so we are switching over, from what I can remember, speaking with Kurt, just doing a yellow core and having different printing. That is the main difference between the Q7 and Q7.5s and how to tell them apart. So then moving on, those are in the 110s, by the way, if I didn't say that earlier. They're the 110s, Q7, Q7.5s. Moving on to the 100s, a lot of people think there is a difference between the blue core, yellow core, and red core in the 100s. There is no difference. It is just a color preference. Some people want blue core, some people want yellow core, some people want red core, and it also depends on, like, you know, the type of color cores we have in stock to make the 100s. But there is no difference. They actually do have the newest dual port in the 100s compared to, like, the 110s. It's DP21, and in the 110s it's DP18, which goes like the year when it was made and keeping going forward. So they do have the new dual port, but there is no difference between the 100s for indoors. And then moving on to the Q1s. So with the Q1s, not only difference. With the Q1s, it's the same thing, same setup as it is for the Q7s. The 12 spoke are the harder wheel, and the 10 spoke is the more grippier wheel with it. So the 12 spokes and the Q1s will have more roll, and the Q1s, the printing is red. So instead of it being purple, it'll be a red print. And so the 12 spokes are have more roll than the 10 spokes. I know they haven't really been on the website as of late because we are into that racing season, trying to make a lot of the racing wheels for all the skaters. But difference between the Q1s and the Q7s is the Q1s are softer. They're more like a practice wheel, more for those slick floors. I wear them for my floor, or I wear them for, you know, if I go to different rinks, I wear those for practice instead of wearing those racing wheels, so I can save, you know, my racing wheels for later. But that's the difference between the Q7s and the Q1s. So again, Q7.5s have a blueprint now, the Q7s have a purple, and the Q1s have a red print to tell them apart. Basically, so blue is the hardest, purple is the middle, and red is the softer one, all for the 110s. I do believe on the website they have the 100s as a blueprint because there is no, you know, in between for those two, so their Q7 for the 100s will be a blueprint, but that's just the difference between the Q7s and the Q1s for the 100s as well. The Q1s are going to be softer than the Q7s for the 100s. And then moving on, I know it says the art cores are sold out of stock, but they were limited edition. They were a limited edition, I think, for indoor nationals mostly. So then I think after that, we move on to the outdoor wheels. So with the outdoor wheels, our main wheel is the Strain XPS. They come in a disc core, which if I can find my wheels. No, I can't. They come in a disc core, and then they also come in the art core. A lot of people on the website, because it does say 4 different options for the strains, as well as 3 different options for the hardnesses. So I believe the options are either the 12-spoke yellow core strains or the blue. From my experience, and I think talking with Kurt, there's no difference with the colors. Again, some color preference. Some people like the blue color, some people like the yellow color. There's no difference with it. There used to be anyways, but not anymore. And then after the 12-spoke is the 10-spoke, and then the art cores again, which are these. And so on the website there is different hardnesses. It is 3.25, 3.75, and 3.8. Most of the ones that are in stock are the 3.75s, going for all wheels. The 3.25s are the softest of the hardnesses, and then the 3.8 is the hardest of the hardnesses. The 3.75s kind of in the middle there. I normally wear 3.75s. I do put some 3.25s on when it's really, you know, hot out and slick. And the 12 spokes probably, you know, for those longer races that have a little bit more roll. I wear the art cores myself for sprints, but I also wear them for some of the longer distances on track. I've worn them and they worked out really well. And then the 10 spoke, if you compare the 12 spoke strains to the 10 spoke strains, the 12 spoke have more roll, the 10 spoke are for grip. And you can mix the art core with the disc core wheel. So, and after that, there are Momentum outdoor wheels on the website for 125s. As well as we have the art core in the 100s too. I believe on the website right now they have them in the blue flex core, but yeah, we have the art cores in 100s as well, with that 3.25, 3.75, if I remember correctly with that. So then moving on, a couple of you have been asking me about a new wheel that has the TLTF logo on it. That is a wheel that TLTF is making. It is a Takino wheel. I believe it's Flow. Here's a picture of what they're doing with it now. It is a very pretty color. I like the color. You know, I've been talking to Kurt about it for a little bit on the wheels. I'm super excited to try that wheel. I've only heard amazing things about it. So it's the Takino Flow wheel. I think they will be selling that soon. They've just started marketing it now, of course, seeing the picture. And there's also other wheels that you will see in the future that, you know, TLTF will be making that you didn't know they were making, but actually were. With that, we actually have a big announcement coming up over the week of 14th, 15th-ish of April. We will be making an announcement. We have a new member coming to TLTF that is going to be a new TLTF factory pilot skater. They are an amazing advocate for TLTF wheels, an amazing skater, and we're super excited to have them join the team. I know it is a late addition. We are in the talks of what we're going to do for next year. But again, I'm super excited with the team that we have so far, with Jalen Godin, Colton Miller, Speedy Castle, Paige Dawson, Hannah Herring, and myself, and the new member that we are adding. So stay tuned for that announcement. Other than that, I know Jenny and Kurt have been working super hard to get all these wheels out. This is probably the biggest batch of wheels that they've made for indoor wheels, and you know, focusing on outdoor wheels and having other companies making wheels for other companies, it's a lot. I don't think some people realize actually how much, you know, they put in a day but I'm super grateful for them always pushing the envelope, setting the bar, pushing and raising the bar, always wanting to create new wheels to put under our feet as skaters to see how fast we can go, keep pushing the times to go faster and faster. And so super grateful for Kurt and Jenny, and we are grateful for you guys for always supporting TLTF and our wheels. We have a lot of amazing things coming for this year and next year as well. And so stay tuned for all of that, and again, stay tuned for our newest member that is joining our team for the TLTF Factory Pilot. And so that is all I have. I hope I was able to answer some questions for you guys. If not, feel free to reach out to me or comment down below if you have any questions about the wheels. You can message me or TLTF on Instagram and Facebook. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. With everything going on, it's a little busy, and it's gonna get even busier with the skating season really, getting into it. But thank you for watching, and I hope it was informative for you and answered some of your questions. Bye.